Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Algorand. Had a lot of requests again for Algo in the last few days. Let's take a look at the longer term chart first, because I do not cover Algo so often, because it is a bearish chart. Nevertheless, it might be interesting for some of you. So let's take a look at that. So the idea is, I always disregard what happened here, because this is basically just a startup candle, not very reliable. So we certainly start at the March 2020 low with a corrective move to the upside. It's not impulsive. It has to be a correction in the, it has to be, it can't be anything else really, because Algo made a new bear market low here on the 8th of June, 9th of June. So before that, I said, okay, it is technically possible this is a leading diagonal and this would be a wave 2 down. So 1, 2. Not possible anymore. I don't think I ever had it like that. But for now, it's an ABC to the upside. Yeah, the A wave in a correction, the B wave down, and the C wave as an ending diagonal. And then we come down in a 5-wave move. Okay, so bearish, because after a correction to the upside, you get an impulse to the downside, which is basically confirming the trend, which is down. Yeah, this is in contrast to many of the other charts that I cover, which actually rallied in an impulse and which come down in a correction, and make a higher low. So here with Algo, I never liked the chart. You know that I've always been complaining. But yeah, so far the view is bearish to the upside, well, corrective to the upside. Trend is down in a 5-wave move. And we're now going to zoom in a little bit. By the way, you see the waves a little better on the log chart. Yeah, so we can see here pretty much that it's an ABC to the upside and a 5-wave move to the downside. On the log and the linear charts, I would count the wave 1 differently. Okay, but it doesn't make a great difference here anyway, to the overall scenario. So I go with a linear chart here, but on the log chart we can just count it a little different, but it would also be a 5-wave move to the downside. Here I have a wave 1, a wave 2 pullback, a wave 3 down. It's not the shortest, okay? Then a wave 4 to the upside, which peaked here in April, and the wave 5 as an ending diagonal. So with a very long wave 1 though, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and the wave 5 now. Also here, the wave 3 is not the shortest. It cannot become the shortest in this ending diagonal, okay? So, and now we are basically in the 5th wave of a 5th wave. We've been talking about that like a few weeks ago. Expected another low. Did say we can really only talk about a pullback, a corrective pullback in a wave 2 here, yeah, when we break above the descending wedge. Never happened. From that point of view, new lows expected, and that low that we expected happened. I think at the time I talked about possible support around 10 cents. That's pretty much where we are. You can always double check in the last video. I didn't rewatch it, but that was pretty much what I said. And also looking at this structure as an ending diagonal, we would expect now this 5th wave to be a 3-wave move, in which we could say, okay, A wave down, yeah, B wave, possibly even here as a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, and then the C wave now to the downside, again as a 5-wave move, could get one more low. And yeah, essentially it's in a downtrend. It has been a downtrend. It's not a very good long-term chart. It can get a bounce. When it gets a bounce, maybe in the bull run, I would question if it has the power and energy and momentum, if it can develop that to lead to move to new bear market highs, new bull market highs, because it would be technically a corrective move up. It would be a wave 2. So based on this wave count, we had a wave 1 to the downside and a wave 2 to the upside. Now that doesn't mean it's not expected to go up. It is expected to go up in a wave 2 pullback. But if we talk about prices, we might see that better on the log chart actually. And again, I have no confirmed low in place yet, so there is literally no support left. But 10 cents is support, and I would expect one more low at the moment anyway. But if we break out of that wedge pattern, then we are looking at a pullback or a rally into the region between 52 cents and 140. That might be enough for a lot of people, but a lot of people will expect new bull market highs, new all-time highs, which might just not happen. Okay, just be aware of that. Not all. It's a myth that all altcoins are going to make new all-time highs in the next bull run. It's not the case. It's never been the case in a bull run that all altcoins do that. altcoins that are bearish don't do that. They might rally, yeah, like XLM rallied in the last bull run, didn't make a new all-time high. There's a few examples. IOTA is another one, okay? So just be aware of that. This is certainly a pullback zone that is likely and possible to be reached. Still significant increase, but just not to new all-time highs. It can happen to new all-time highs, but then I would rather trust a chart which rallied in 5 waves, okay, and came down in 3, not a chart that made new all-time lows in this bear market. Because that's everything. It's just not bullish, okay? It's just not reliable. Okay, yeah, that's my best assessment at the moment of the algo chart. I mean, to understand when we go up, I would pay attention to that trend line, to that wedge pattern, which ideally should break to the upside. And if it does, then it could, the first target would be the 46 cent level here, the high of the wave 2, and then possibly higher. Yeah, that's my update about Algo. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.